stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. So off we go then. Olise. Upamecano. Camavinga. Hernandez. Decent progress down the left. Camavinga. Upamecano. Camavinga, Konate, Olise, oh, it's Dembele, Mbappe, Hernandez, Camavinga, Olise! He'll try to keep this alive. Fofana, Pepe, Fofana, and it's played forward, and he's straight offside. And that's a goes for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Olise plays it short. Cross goes in there. And out it comes again. Ndika, driven forward. Upamecano. Cherki. Mbappe. Hernandez. Great defending, strong and determined. Single. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Upamecano. Camavinga. Gusto. Rabiot. Konate. Konate, forwards and with intent. Camavinga. Upamecano. Konate. Cherki. And that's really well manoeuvred. Doué shifted upfield. No foul, says the referee. Olise. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. Konate. Upamecano. Cherki. Hernandez. And it's Hernandez. Chance for a shot! Too close for comfort.
Gasson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Upamecano. Ivory Coast playing high up the pitch here, very much taking the front foot approach. Dembele. Nice physical challenge. France have a free kick. And it's Camavinga. And here's Olise. Nice control. And they've got rid. Konate. And he welcomes it in. Boga.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Boga. Kessié. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Pepe! They just took too long getting forward.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Play towards the front line. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Dembele applies the finish. Keeper's not concerned by that.
That was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
And that has been clubbed away. Ivory Coast have got it back and they'll have another go. Cherki, and now the breakaway. Olise, aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. It is a corner. And he's there to clear it. Wahi is onto it in a flash. Hernandez. Camavinga. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Gusto. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. So it's going to be another corner. France with another corner. Kessié getting this one clear. Single. Oh, this looks sharp. Mbappe. Single. Single, gently done. Pepe. Moved on forwards.
Gasson really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Mbappe. Boga. Doué. Fofana. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Rabiot. Out to the right. And here's Rabiot. Shot a goal! Proves too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found a way through. This might... Great chance! Mbappe. Oh, it's Dembele. Cherki. That's a cute ball. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Tries to dink it through. Fofana. Out to the left it goes. That has found him in acres of space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Single. That's a sharp pass. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Mignon gets good distance on it. Kessié shifted upfield. Crosses it in here. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano, aim forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. Boga. Aim forwards. Konate attempts a clearance. Kessié. 15 minutes till half-time. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Olise proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Gusto. Camavinga. Camavinga, gently done. And it's Gusto. That's tidy. Has a look and plays it forward. Boga. Keeper has taken decisive action. He is just caressing the ball. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Konate. Gusto. Cherki. Kessié does really well to win the ball there. Konate. Camavinga. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Camavinga. Konate. Rabiot. Cherki. And it's played forward. Ndika gets across to intercept that. Moved on forwards. Olise. And it's Dembele. Mbappe. Hernandez. Oh, sweet feet. Steaming on goalwards. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Hernandez. Camavinga. Mbappe. Cherki. Well read, nice interception. Pepe. Could move up a gear here. That has been cut short. Upamecano. Camavinga. Konate. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Gusto. Cherki. Olise. Played out to the right. There are a few waiting for it. Tries to get it clear. And here's a lead, and he shoots! Goal, France! First blood drawn. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter, and he had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Ndika shifted upfield. And a play for a throw. Camavinga. And it's been played through. Calmly anticipates. He's in plenty of space here. Dembele gets into some space. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. Pepe. Now, what about a counter-attack? Fofana. Kessié, aim forwards. That could... Can he finish? It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
That has... and the half-time whistle goes. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And that's the second half started. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Konate, Upamecano, Olise, Cherki, Gusto, Rabiot, Wahi, Upamecano, Konate, Rabiot, Gusto, Rabiot, Olise. Oh, good spread. Gusto. Up he goes! Oh, couldn't quite control it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Upamecano has given away a free kick. It's a loose ball. That's a throw. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Upamecano gets it away. Kessié. Fofana. He's gone for goal! And the ball's come loose here. Doué. Pepe. He's cut it out. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Boga. Guesson. Camavinga. Hernandez. Cherki. And here's Olise. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, what a time for the captain to step up and put his team in front again, but while it doesn't necessarily guarantee a win here, it's a wonderful early boost in this second half. France, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
France go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Upamecano. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Upamecano cuts it out. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Dembele. Can he find the finish? Moved on forwards. It's just beyond his reach. Cherki.
Are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Camavinga. Out to the right. And it's Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Singo getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And they can counter here. Kessié. Boga. Guesson. It's a mighty effort! Harmlessly behind. Upamecano. And it's played forward. Pepe, he's found a way through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And a chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Kessié shoots straight at the keeper.
Fofana just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Cleared without complication. Ndika forwards and with intent. That'll be a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Ivory Coast really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Mbappe. And here's Dembele. Good chance here!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Cherki. Olise being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And here's Olise, and it's Gusto, showing good feet. And here's Olise. Pepe. Doué, aim forwards. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Ndika clears it away. Cherki. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mbappe played out to the left flank, played back in. Olise. Olise opts to play it back. Oh, that's neat. Camavinga. Cherki. And the finish! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Cherki brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Cherki. Pepe wins the duel this time. Pepe. Fofana. That's really well manoeuvred. Rabiot. Cherki. Rabiot. Mbappe spread out to the left. Lovely, now then. And that's a Mbappe! Ndika gets it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Rabiot, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Hernandez showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Tries a measured ball. Wahi. Gusto gets rid without sophistication. And they've got a throw. Upamecano, Camavinga. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fofana. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's played forward. Cherki. Mbappe has found the net here, of course. Deftly away.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Wahi. Oh, shooting chance! So close to drawing level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Ivory Coast really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Hernandez. Camavinga. Hernandez. Camavinga. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. Cherki! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Olise goes short. That's good play. Olise, can he deliver? And he's there to clear it. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Boga, played in. Cleared away.
Ivory Coast really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And it's Hernandez. Camavinga. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely bit of skill. He's in a great position here, and the shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
They've played it short. Mbappe! Now it's Olise. Plenty waiting in the middle. And here's Rabiot. Olise hangs one in. That's not going far. Camavinga. Rabiot. Does really well to win the ball there. Aimed in towards the centre. And he thumps it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Borga. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Fofana. Doué. There won't be another chance after this one. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga herring after the ball here. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. And that was very necessary. Ball is over the line.
Ivory Coast really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Konate, gently done. Very much into the last knockings. Doué shifted upfield. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Olise. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Camavinga. Cherki. And that could set him on it. Tries a shot! Oh, it's come loose.
France nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Guesson. Upamecano attempts a clearance.
Ivory Coast really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Now it's Dembele. So who's he picking out? Oh, they could be caught out here. Camavinga. Looking for a decent ball in. Camavinga crosses it in. He can get that clear. Konate. Upamecano. Camavinga. Gusto. And that will be the final act. France have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your final thoughts, Jim?
France truly have the look of a well-drilled outfit. Everyone knew exactly what they had to do, and I must admit they carried out their task ably. The kind of win that will please the boss no end.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.